Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up, gorgeous Sammy? What's up, Sheena? What's up, Monique? What's up? What's up? What up, Bangers ENT, Fearless, Neat, Althea, Queen Baby, O'Shine, Faye, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's happening? How y'all doing? Talk to me Tuesday, man. What's up? Just cooling. What's up, Carrie? What up, Faye? What up, Kelly? Deanna, June, what's up, man? Yeah, make sure when you come in, you hit the like button. If you ain't already subscribed, subscribe to the channel and hit the post notification bell, man. Make sure you tap in with me, man. Y'all lock in with me. Stun the game. Tell a friend we locked in, twin. Taquila, what's up? What up, Charlie? What's up, Kimberly? What up, Faye? What up, Jennifer? What's up? What's up? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? What up, Linda? What's up, Ann? Just cooling, man. Tapping in with y'all. Tapping in with y'all. Y'all know I told y'all I'm rocking with y'all every Tuesday, man. I gotta keep my word. I gotta keep my word. What's up, Yen? What's up, Yen? How you doing? Everything good, Kelly. What's up, Lady Cash? What's up? What's up? How y'all doing, man? What's going on? How y'all day been going? You doing good? That's what's up, Faye. That's what's up. I'm good too, Yen. I'm good. I'm good. What's happening? What's going on? It's a great thing to be blessed, man. You know what I'm saying? We all here, we all blessed. Whether we realize it or not. Sometimes we take it for granted, but we all blessed. What's up, Mary? Go get some, man. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? For the last two comments, Magnus and Mary, you know what I'm saying? Magnus, I'm just looking at you, and you look to be, you know, I don't know. This ain't the average place. You know what I'm saying? I know sometimes it's a stigma on us. And you know what I'm saying? I know you see this gold skin and I look like the laminated one. You know what I'm saying? I can't help that. I can't control, you know what I'm saying? That I know you see a lot of us and we probably will go and have shit on and you automatically think it's weed over here. It's anchor monitors over here. But really and truly, I'm a different type of black man. You know what I'm saying? We over here talking about finances, business, family, education, neighborhood safety, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I just want to let you know, you know what I'm saying? This ain't the place that you can go find those type of things. It's illegal here too. You know what I'm saying? It's illegal here too. Oh, you got the ankle monitor on, Mary? God damn. You know what I'm saying? God damn. I hope you get up off that shit soon. I hope whatever led you to it, don't go back there. You know what I'm saying? But we all one wrong move away from having a setback and being on some shit. You know what I'm saying? So I hope whatever got you there, you don't go back. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you went Sweden? Damn, I hate that. You know what I'm saying? I hate that. I hate that. I hate that. People be asking me to travel all the time, and I won't even go nowhere where weed ain't legal. I just don't see why I would do that to myself. You know what I'm saying? That you're being honest. I stay somewhere there that ain't legal. You know what I'm saying? Why would I travel and go somewhere where I can't go in a dispensary and get the best weed? You know what I'm saying? Type shit. But yeah. What's going on? What's going on, man? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? What y'all got going on? What y'all got going on? What's happening? Talk to me, man. Talk to me. Everything going good. I can't complain. I can't complain. Everything going good. What's up, Patricia? What's up, Patricia? How y'all doing, man? What y'all got going on over there? I'm gonna open the phone lines up in a minute. I just want to politic with y'all for a minute. You know, we gotta come kick it. Oh, yeah. Back to the title. Like I was saying, make sure, make sure you prioritize you, because nobody else is gonna do it. And I just, you know what I'm saying, I was talking to my partner last night, honestly, and I realized, like, you know what I'm saying, a lot of our mental health issues, a lot of our, self-esteem issues, financial issues, all that shit stem down to not prioritizing yourself. You know what I'm saying? All that shit stem down to not prioritizing yourself. And what made me want to give y'all the topic and what made me start thinking about the shit, I was like, what's up, Queen Rochelle? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? The shit that made me start thinking about it, like when me and my cousin was talking, I was like, damn, bro, every time I done lost it all and got it back 5, 6, 7 times out of life. You know what I'm saying? I done lost it all. Self-love is of the devil. Jesus lived a life of service. A critical risk. If that's your opinion, that's your opinion. But Jesus said, go and give 10% of to God. He wasn't talking about your finances. He was talking about your time. And he was telling you to go meditate and pray and tap into the God that's inside of you. So he was recharging himself. He was going and recharging himself. You can't even speak of what he did from 12 to 32. So you know what I'm saying? If that's your opinion, then that's cool. But I listen at laws and facts and his commands, and he tell you to go into those temples and give yourself 10% and get in tune with God. You can't, and your God is gonna be in here. The breath of Hurrah. You know what I'm saying? That God is inside you. So when you go and assemble yourself and you get in your books and you get into your studies, you start realizing that Bible is basic instructions before leaving earth. And it's telling you how to sharpen you. And it's actually telling you how to let go of everything else worldly, even if it's your kids. If you tell me that ain't self-love, then you's a lie. But it's all about perspective. You know what I'm saying? That's why they say it's King James version interpretation of the Bible. Because you know what I'm saying? It's all what we perceive it to be. But if you listen to it with a spiritual ear, it's telling you how to better yourself and let go of everything else. Because that's when you really gonna heal. You know what I'm saying? That's when you really can tap into God. And you don't look for him in the sky. Look for him in here. Because we all a little small microcosms of God. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know. That's just me. I ain't say he said live for yourself. I said he said find thyself, the God within you. You can't give nobody nothing if you ain't strong within in yourself. You think Jesus was just a baby in Christ and he was just out here giving himself? He was just giving everything to everybody else. You don't think he had to go find what was in himself before he can give it out to other people? But once again, I don't want this to be an argument or a back and forth. You know what I'm saying? We all have our own opinions. We all are entitled to our perspectives. All I was telling, you know what I'm saying, you that think they're a god. No, I don't think that I'm a god. I think that you are too. I think that, so as above, below, all of the elements that are in earth. That's why when we go back to talking about our ancestors and we go back to talking about, the Egyptians and, stuff like that, I'm just one of those people that don't take, everything I see literal and everybody can't tell me stuff. I'm one of them people that did that I followed those instructions. You know what I'm saying? I follow the instructions and I follow where it says study to show thyself approval. So sometimes you got to get into Greek meaning of words. You got to get into Greek meaning of words. You got to get into knowing what other languages meant when it was originally written. Sometimes you got to go into another book that references the Bible, the synthesis, and sometimes you got to go into other cultures. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you got to study to show thyself approval. You know what I'm saying? It ain't me talking. I'm following the instructions, and I studied further than what I saw, and I listen with a different ear. So when we talking about Israel being the Holy Land, I know Esau, the left side of your brain is for femininity. Ra, the right side of your brain is for masculinity. And L is the third eye, your pineal gland, that you have to open up through meditation, not eating food, not living in your lower vibration, sexual desires, the things you put in your mouth, you consume, the things in the way that you think about yourself. I know that's what opens your pineal gland. So when they tell you God dwells in the Holy Land, it's the left side of your brain, Esau, the feminine energy, the right side of your brain, Ra, the masculine energy. And L is what it really was God's first name before it was, translated L. That's why we all have God inside of us, L. We tapping into the pineal gland, L, the God that's inside of us. When we seeing things in a different realm, and then God dwells in Israel. I'm just telling you real shit. This ain't me talking. This is real study. This is real study. That's why when I tell you I ain't the average nigga, I just look like this. I got the gold on because if you go and you go study the Egyptian goddess, anybody that wore metals, fuck what it is. You know what I'm saying? The war metals, it tells you that metals are energetic recharge that gives you a vibration in the energy. That's why when people put on shiny shit and it's real, they get to start moving and they start acting different. They feeling themselves and they pipe up a little bit more. It ain't because they got on the gold and they showing out. It's because this is a magnetic energy field that recharges the human body. I'm just telling you real scientific shit. I'm telling you real. I'm telling you. I'm telling you the real shit. How do you get fluoride off your pineal gland? I don't know because everybody be telling me it's you by fasting, by fasting and unlocking your secretion oil. They call it the Christ oil. The more you refrain from having sex, and the more you put alkaline diet inside of your body and really fast, not a water diet, not shit like that, but when you learn how to depend on your breath for days, that they say after you hit 6 days you go into a different magnetic field and the things around you start happening in a supernatural form. So you get fluoride off of your brain by fasting, not a water diet. You can use water if you absolutely need it, but a real fast, that's going with nothing. You're not ingesting anything at all on a real fast. And then when you do eat, only eat an alkaline diet, refrain from sex, and that unlocks your secretion oil. They call it the Christ oil, and that's what gives you, what I'm saying, your body releases it naturally when you need to release. But that's how you get fluoride off of your brain. That's what unlocks the shit. I'm just not the average nigga. Just you can't come talking to me and tell me shit that you heard. And I done studied this shit and got my own philosophy and doctrine. I'm not saying I'm right, and God, please forgive me if I give anybody blasphemies. I'm gonna tell you to study this shit for your own. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you what he did. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you what he said. Study to show thyself approval. So you studying and get your own, you get your own interpretation. But don't look at that shit and feel like, oh, you right, you wrong. I'm right, you wrong, you going to hell, because then you casting judgment. So you know what I'm saying? When you look at it in a godly way, then you start to say, oh, if this person talking out of good intentions and he's saying things with a positive intent and he's really building and he really putting positivity out, then it has to be God in the midst. It's a pot. So we can't just be so caught up in our own self and what we know and what we've been taught that we feel like we're right. You know what I'm saying? I could be wrong. Forgive me. So I'm gonna tell you to study for yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you to study for yourself. That's just, you know what I'm saying? That's some real shit from me to you. You know what I'm saying? But since we was talking critical Rick, since we was talking before I let you go, I just wanna show you, because a lot of these words that they give us have negative connotation, and it make us look at things different, and it get us away from our true capabilities and our true calling. So you know what I'm saying? I just want to share something with you, not coming from me. I'm gonna flip it around so you can read it along with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna flip it around. Information is just out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm just putting it out there for you, because we talking about God and what Jesus said and things like that, and not doing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just gonna go here for you. I'm just gonna go here, and this is Google. You know what I'm saying? This Google. These are things that, if you study psychology, youth development, anything that builds character, these are some things that you're probably going to be taught. These things right here. But it's just going to tell you, while selfishness often carries a negative connotation, the same exact verbiage that I gave you before I typed it in. It carries a negative connotation. There are positive aspects to it, particularly when it involves prioritizing self-care, setting boundaries that can lead to improved well-being, stronger relationships, greater success, and achieving personal goals. I just want to put that down there for you. You know what I'm saying? I just want to put that down there for you. This ain't me talking. This documented. This is things that we know. These are things that people know that we don't understand. So it says self-care and well-being, setting boundaries, personal growth and fulfillment, improved relationships, increased productivity and success, avoiding burnout, self-respect and confidence. Balance is the key. Healthy versus unhealthy selfishness. So don't let these words give you negative connotation and scare y'all away and say, oh, the Bible didn't say that. When the whole time, all Jesus did was surround himself with Martha and Mary, people that cooked for all the 12 disciples and fed his spirit and built him and was he served others, but the whole time on his journey, it spoke of those that accepted his grace and served their Messiah as well. And he constantly told you that you needed to go and get in tune with God, the Holy Land. That's why all the Bibles tell you, Adam and Eve, all the stories, they didn't say they was casted out and they was put here. They tell you outside of the Garden of Eden. But it also tells you they was no longer in the presence of God, because they started to seclude to fleshly desires. They were no longer in the presence of Israel. Their pineal gland began to lock. And that's really what a fallen angel is. That's really what a fallen angel is. We're all the same. We're made up of those same aspects as a star. Do you know your body in the inside? If you do physics, they tell you your soul has the same elements as the sun. Son of God, son of man, these type of things. Your element, your soul, so your soul is so hot that it should burn your body from the outside in, and we should all be nothing. Our soul has an energy inside of us that has the same magnetic field, the same rays that the sun has. The sun in the sky is so hot that our soul should actually burn us alive from the inside out, but it doesn't. This temple is here. You know what I'm saying? This temple here is to protect that soul because it's so precious, the same elements as the sun. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting too deep for y'all, man. Y'all call and talk to me. Y'all call and talk to me. Y'all call and talk to me. I thought you was talking with a I thought you was talking from a spiritual point and we was building, but you just said shit got the same element. Or we shit too. Some of us are. Some of us are queens and kings and gods and goddess, and we realize it. And some of us are so down in our own fucking pity, and the things that we've been through have become such a big excuse to some of us. We ain't nothing but shit. Some of us realize that we goddesses and gods and kings and queens, and we connected directly to God, and we move and carry ourselves like that. But some of us are so consumed with the shit that doesn't happen to us and the bullshit that being fed to us, our life ain't nothing but shit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Basically, you got it. You got it, Critical Rick. You got it. Yep. Some of us. Shit. I couldn't have said it in better words. Shit. Hey, yeah. Put some in the collection plate, man. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gotta be a whole 10%. But my grandma used to tell me, you want to know how somebody like you for real, they'll give you some of their money. And Rick just told y'all that in the comments. Psych say, studies say, when people are better off and that they feel the best is when they doing for others. Critical Rick, send a nigga something. Send a nigga something then. Next time you see it, make it a super chat. Can the candy stripper get a preacher some orange juice and water, please? Yeah, I got the water already right here. You know what I'm saying? Preacher already come equipped with everything he needs. Preacher come equipped with everything he need. I just need the congregation to make sure ain't nothing but women sitting on the front row, and I need all y'all while I'm preaching to cross your legs. You know what I'm saying? That's all the preacher need. Preacher don't need no water. Preacher really don't need any motherfucking thing. Just make sure ain't nothing but women on the front row and all y'all cross your legs when a nigga talking to you. You know what I'm saying? That really all the preacher need. My church will be lit. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, but yeah, man, the doors of the church are now open. The doors of the church are now open. If you want to call and holler at me, hit the number up there on top of the link. Hit the number on top of the link. Hit the number on top of the link. Hit the number on top of the link. I'll pick it up. We can politic. You know what I'm saying? We can politic. Yeah, man. Just do that. Just wanted to say appreciate it. Hey, yeah, me too with the white toenail polish on my toes and hand. Hey, it don't. But the front row looking real good in the church. The front row looking good. The front row looking good right now. All white everything, the nails and the toes, you know what I'm saying? Matching. That's what I'm talking about, man. I like the way the front row looking. I don't eat hot pockets. When I was young, I ate oodles and noodles, bagel bites, hot pockets, and shit like that damn near every day. So now I don't really want nothing that remind me of none of that shit. Hello? Hello? What's up, Stunner? I can't call it. What's up with you? Nothing much. It's Miguel just saying what's up. What's up, man? How you doing over there? Good, I'm good. Hold on again. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Appreciate that critical read. Appreciate that critical read. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. I'm trying to like your comment, but I can't. And I ain't mean to cut you off, Miguel. But you know how it is when I start seeing somebody send me money, I get all baffled and out of, you know what I'm saying, character. I enjoy your perspective, just pushing back on stars being the same in human ideas. Everything is made of elements, but that don't mean the same. Yeah, man. I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that. And you could be true, but if we speaking about it and it's telling you as above, so below. And it's telling you we got the same elements. And it's telling you it should just baffle you a little bit and make you want to look into the cosmos a little more and make you want to look into different stuff. And even if it's myths and fairy tales, it's still interesting knowledge to know. So you know what I'm saying? That's why I say study for yourself. I know I'm using whatever I study for a positive aspect. So I'm gonna tell everybody study for yourself. Yeah, Sheena. Israel, that's yin and yang. We all got both energies and fields in us. But that's all I was saying. That's all I was saying, brother. And I appreciate you. Queen baby, I appreciate that, man. I'm gonna take that 99 cent and go buy me some cigars. Cause I don't smoke black and mild no more. I appreciate that. Hey, what's up, though, Miguel? How you doing, love? I ain't mean to have you on hold like that while I was talking to the camera. It's funny, I'm laughing at you. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. I appreciate you noticing. And I appreciate you taking a couple seconds to tap in with me. What else on your mind? What you want to know? You got anything you want to talk to me about in particular? Or you were just tapping in? I was just saying what's up for the night. I'm gonna let everybody else talk, see what they talking about. Man, that's what's up, man. I enjoy you so much. I just want you to know you got a beautiful spirit. I love how welcoming you are, how loving you are. I love your energy, man. So I appreciate you more than you will ever know. Thank you so much. You know it. We locked in. We locked in, twin. Go tell a friend, tell a friend. Go tell a friend, tell a friend. All right. Yeah, y'all know I love y'all. Y'all know I love y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I ain't gonna. I used to pride myself on being. I pride myself on being. Um. My cash out, Flint Hill Stunner. Just type in Flint Hill Stunner. You're gonna see me. Flint Hill Stunner on everything. Just type in Flint Hill Stunner and that's me. Cash out Flint Hill Stunner. But yeah, I used to just pride myself, man, on being able to go in any room and talk. I used to be in a nigga that was in a real dope house with 4, 5 books on my lap, reading them, doing shit that I wasn't proud of, but I was always chasing the light, chasing getting out of my situation and making it better for myself. And motherfuckers used to, talk shit, bro. You in here reading books, you in here writing poems, you a scholar. And I'm looking at myself like, yeah, bro, I got my own philosophy. This a whole different type of scholarship. So you know what I'm saying? I don't feel like it's nothing no different in me than it is in nobody else. I feel like some people are given situations. We all got the same 24 hours in a day. It's what we choose to do with them. Some people are completely happy doing nothing, having nothing, not, you know what I'm saying, getting shit done. But it's gonna be some people in their life that they gonna touch and mean a lot to too. So you know what I'm saying? We all here for different to be on, you know what I'm saying, maybe on different planes in different rooms in different fields. But at the end of the day, we getting the same objective done. So I wanted to be able to go talk to my Caucasian homeboys that taught me about credit. I didn't want to be the one that was in school making it uncomfortable for them to learn and do the things that they knew that they needed to do. I was one of the people that was getting in class trying to figure out, man, why are you so enticed with this education? What they telling you that you think you're gonna use for the rest of your life? And then they start opening my eyes on structure and networking, what the tool of college was really for. So I was always cool with getting different perspectives from different people. Different rooms taught me different things that made me the man I am. If I only surrounded myself with people from my neighborhood, people from where I'm from, I would never have been able to grow as a person. So I always pride myself on being able to go in any room and talk to anybody in there. And to me, I always use biblical terms, but that's David and Goliath with me. You put me in a room, it don't matter if it's Mr. President, and we get to talking, you know what I'm saying? This little old boy from South Carolina, this little David, tear that big Goliath up. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just, just it. And I'm just using that as an example. And I got great endearment for Mr. President. You know what I'm saying? I'm just using him as an example. You know what I'm saying? In real life, we in Lion Den for real. Them dope houses and some of them niggas, my cousin just sent me a painting from jail. He in a lion's den right now. He got to be an animal to come up out of there. So you know what I'm saying? And we go through the same thing the people in the Bible go through. We just gotta, apply those same narratives and agendas to our life. I just always wanted to be able to talk to anybody. You know what I'm saying? And I grew up in the era where, we didn't have social media and everybody couldn't just have a voice and spew out a whole bunch of bullshit. When I grew up, if you really wanted a voice and you really was talking, you better have had something worth saying to say. Cause don't nobody want to hear no bullshit when I grew up. Now everybody got social media. Everybody can just put a post up. The whole world can see it. We all got a voice. Not saying that we shouldn't have a voice, but you know what I'm saying? People had to be media trained. People had to, before a camera was put on you, you had to understand the ramification of the things that you say and what it can get you and everybody associated with you. So you know what I'm saying? I'm an intellectual, man. You know what I'm saying? I like to be, I always wanted to be somebody that people were proud to know. You know what I'm saying? So the way I articulate myself verbally, it's just because I want people to be able to say, yeah, I knew him. Yeah, he talked to me. We shared this right here. And I want that experience to always be something meaningful. And you know what I'm saying? Something that somebody out, I don't give a damn what nobody really think of me. But if you encounter me in real life, I want everybody to be proud of the moment that we had and we shared with each other. That's just me. That's just me. That's just me. All my homies were broke addicts like me. I spent age 16, 27 in that life. Glad it's behind me now. Critical Rick, man, hey, congratulations, bro, on your sobriety. Congratulations on being in a different phase of your life, bro. And I don't know what made you tap into me and where you found me at. But I want you to know, man, addicts and broke people shit. I'm still a broke ass nigga, my damn self. So I was raised in poverty. I'm from my population. I promise it, I don't think it's number like 900 people in this town that I'm in. So my population of my town is 900 people. It's a rural area, and all it was addicts and prostitutes and that life around me. But them people was the best people that I knew. Of course, they had a little game and they was selfish as well. But you know what I'm saying? They really took care of me. And the things that I learned from them, no book can teach me. I used to read to escape their life because I was so immersed in it. But being an addict or being the person that's selling to the addict, they both are just as detrimental as the other. And the person that's selling to the addict is probably 5 times more detrimental because the addict is tearing down his life and his family life. The person that's selling to him is tearing down his life and every family that he sells to life. So you know what I'm saying? We all are in the same boat. We all are just as filthy as each other. But to make the conscious decision to want to clean up your act, to no longer want to sell poison to people and tear my community down, to no longer want to intake the poison and be a part of that shit. Having that desire, especially at the age of 27, and I know at any given time, push come to shove, things can go back full circle. So every day we got to be conscious and reminding ourselves of who we are, where we come from, and be thankful of the little things that we do have. So, bro, I just want to congratulate you and tell you keep pushing, Rick. No matter what come your way, bro. No matter what today throw at you, no tomorrow you can stop that shit again, and you can do what you want. You can start whatever again. You can stop whatever again, and you can always. You got the power to do what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, I appreciate you, and I want you to know. You know what I'm saying? You probably touched some people along your journey that was on the other side of what you was doing, and you probably touched them too. Cause just to be able to clean your life up from 16 to 27, brother, I know them was 11 hard years, you feel me? But you know what I'm saying? No cap, no cap. You probably touched and changed a lot of people's life when you was going through that hardship. So keep doing you and stay on your shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got love for you over here, Rick. Stunner Gang. We dead serious. This a family for real. Y'all know the phone lines open, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can go ahead and tap in and call me if you got something to say. If not, drop it in the comments, man. And we locked in, twin. We locked in. Congratulations, Rick, man. That's big. I don't think sometimes people know how big it is to overcome addiction. You know what I'm saying? Addiction is like one of the most detrimental things in our community. Not just blacks, whites, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes the drugs are in different forms depending on the community, but it's the same ugly beast no matter where you go. And you know what I'm saying? Y'all, I know sometimes we look at people and feel like, oh, they happy and they don't want to do no better. But every day, man, them people wake up and want to do better. And they wake up and life and it's all a trick of the enemy to keep you submerged in something like we was submerged in the lifestyle of trying to get money and to go get a job and make $500-600 a week don't make sense to somebody that know that you can go get 10,000 a week, but you don't understand how much you tearing down yourself. And that 10,000 a week, if you have a good 2, 3, 4 year run, it won't compare to them 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years in jail that you're gonna do. And the money gonna be gone. None of your friends gonna be there. Nobody gonna keep it real with you. Everybody that you did something for are gonna turn their back on you, and you're gonna have to be in the darkness and find yourself again. And you're gonna have to come out with nothing. And if you learn anything, you will do everything it takes not to go back to that shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think people realize it, whatever side you on, if you selling it or if you taking it, it's the ugliest thing that you could ever do. But sometimes it's all people have to escape their pain. It's all people have to feed their family. So you know what I'm saying? We all in a situation together. And you know what I'm saying? I fight my recovery every day. I fight it every day. And it's an active fight. So I just love to see people that do recover and got their head on and want to keep pushing. And I think those people should be celebrated. So once again, big shout out to you, Rick. Big shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? Your homie got 35. Your little brother for shooting at the cops. He wanted me to aid in the bed. God let me go. I took that chance and got it right with my family. That's how I got sober. Man, critical Rick. Bro, you see me, I got chills when you said that. My homeboy got 8 brothers and sisters. He got 8 brothers and sisters. In 2006, he was the only man out of the family. His mama was a teacher. He was the only boy that was gonna graduate from school and got locked up for murder in our 12th grade year when we had a month. I took 2 fingers up. We had a month left in school. He got locked up and got 80 years. He came home in 13 years. So your brother got hope to come home early. You know what I'm saying? But um, he got 30 some years. My other homeboy came to my house. They shot a man probably 2 minutes up the road from the house where I got my name from. You know what I'm saying? He came to my house. Both of them got in my car. It was pouring down, raining. Got in my car for me to take them across the road. And I was going to take them. They flagged me down. My cousin stopped me when they saw my car going up the road and said, bro, don't take them up there. The police got the road blocked off. They just killed somebody. And I had to let them out my car and they ran through the woods. And I did give them um the instructions a way to go, but that was something that I carried on my heart until they, of course, turned themselves in and they was caught. And I had to pray for forgiveness. So once again, bro, we all go through similar things, bro. You know what I'm saying? It just um it's just we be on, like I said, different pages, different paths, different planes, and we don't understand how our stories connect to each other so much. Man, the CD just dropped. Flint Hill Stunner, Code of Conduct. If you like rap music, go check the CD out. And I promise you, I'm not saying it because it's me. It's probably the best rap album you gonna hear since early 2000s, late 90s. And it's a line on there, um, on my story where I said, your local dope fiend, that's that hood therapy. That's who raised me. That's who gave me my game. That's who put me on my shit. I'm not lying to you. The best album that you're going to hear probably this year. Bobby Shmurda, your favorite. You be rocking with the music. You be rocking with the music. Man, I appreciate. I'm going to call you Lala. I appreciate that, Lala. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Yeah, yeah. It all started with the word. And you know what I'm saying? And Queen Baby, just to go back to them scholarships, because you know what I'm saying, you know I got to put different stuff on your mind. They say the word, if you look into it, quantum physics and stuff like that, they say the word wasn't an actual spoken word with philosophy. It was a mental word. It was a thought. The word, it started with a thought. And everything is in the astral plane is manifested in the physical plane. So they say the word was a thought. The same thing you can do is have a thought and get up in the physical plane and manifest it by putting in work. That's just some beautiful stuff. That's some beautiful stuff. Yeah, her new name Lala. 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 Yeah. Yeah, Bobby Shmurda, your favorite though. I like that. My cousin say that's her favorite. Bobby Shmurda. I didn't even think females would like Bobby Shmurda. I actually put number one Code of Conduct on there because that's the beat to my YouTube intro. So I know everybody was gonna know that. And then I said number two. I don't know if it's dog ass bitch or busting bags, but I put them two back to back. You know what I'm saying? Back to back. I put them in there back to back because I say that's gonna be something females and males can listen to. The good females are gonna probably love dog ass bitch. The bad females gonna probably hate it. And then bad black, busting bags, everybody might can dance and bounce their ass at it. Then I did Bobby Shmurda and pillow talking because I said I gotta go straight into some aggressive for niggas to like and men to rock to, because men like testosterone and aggressive shit. So I had to go straight into that. And then, after that, it calmed down and got into the laid back real music. You know what I'm saying? It got into the laid back real music. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy that you like Bobby Shmurda. I ain't think that would be something that you would like. Hey, Critical Read, you think Ludacris Chicken and Beer was a GO album? I kinda like Ludacris. Luda wasn't ever my favorite rapper. You know what I'm saying? I like music that tell me something that got like a story, like telling me about some pain, telling me about your story. I want to go when I cut the song off. I want to learn something. I want to be able to take something from the song and feel like I know you personally, or you know what I'm saying, can take this information with me and apply it to my life. Ludacris had some fun songs, some dancing songs. He was cool, but he wasn't never, like my favorite for me to call it a GO album. His album don't compare to 50 Cent Get Rich or Die Trying. Tupac All Eyes on Me. Um, Treat Daddy, Thug.com, and that last Treat Daddy with that Trina, not the last one, but I can't think of the name of it. The one with Trina Tonight on there. Like, you can't compare. What's up, Golden Child? What's up, Debbie Taylor? What's going on, man? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? But once again, music is objective. All art is objective. So it depends on you and what you're looking for in the music. So you know what I'm saying? Ludacris is a hell of a rapper. Ludacris, Eminem, people like that, they rap like a motherfucker. They rap their ass off. They just don't be telling me shit worth living to. You know what I'm saying? But they can rap. They can rap. Biggie, God rest his soul. I don't think Biggie, like, nigga just ain't tell me nothing I can apply to my life except 10 crack commandments. But other than that, it wasn't nothing else. What did he say that I can apply to my life? Really nothing. He really ain't say too much of nothing that I can apply to my life. But he was a great wordsmith. He was a great wordsmith. He was a great wordsmith. Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. Zero cool. He cool. He got some dope songs, but um, I don't like too much sad shit. Like I like, I gotta have a balance. Hey, I want you, Rick, critical Rick. You critical, you do pushback. You a real critic, like for real. And you honest, you an honest man. I want you to go check the album out. And I want you to tell me what you think about it when I come back live. On my next live and you tap in, I want you to tell me what you think about the album. That's what I want you to do. That's what I want you to do. Um, yeah, Debbie, Flint Hill Stunner, Code of Conduct. It's on YouTube. Just type it in. Flint Hill Stunner, Code of Conduct. It'll come up. It'll come up. And I think if you like music, if you like rap music, I don't think you would be disappointed in it. I think you will, I think you would enjoy it thoroughly. I think you would enjoy it thoroughly. This what the cover look like. This what the cover look like. That's what the cover look like. But yeah, I think you would thoroughly enjoy it if you like music. But my favorite song by Zero, is it Leave Me Alone or some shit? I can't think of how it go. Studio four with the bullet ball, with the bullet ball. It's something about alone, about being alone. Something about being alone. He was in the house and walking through the rooms. It might have been on fire or something. I can't put it like that. The numbers in the title, bro. The number in the title. The numbers at the title of the video. You've been playing the music for a few days, Pinterest. Man, Pinterest DNA, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Um, a lot of people telling me that, like, bro, I don't even listen to people. When I listen to an album, I listen to that shit one time and I find my favorite song, put it on the playlist, but I keep listening to your shit over and over and I keep finding something different that I like. It's something different. And then they be like, bro, you just can't miss. Everything sound good. Like, if you want me to be honest, all that shit go hard. But I be wanting to know what's people's favorite song because I'm going to let this shit play for a month. Next month, I want to be shooting a video. I'm probably gonna shoot dog ass bitch video first. It's a playlist, Spotify playlist picked the song up and they put it they put busting bags up. But I'm gonna probably put dog ass bitch out first. And I'm gonna do that shit. And that'll be the first one because I think it'll be funny and good for, Instagram videos once I put the little clips up. So I'll probably put that one up first. But I wanna know after that what else people like the most so I can start pushing that song. You know what I'm saying? So I want all y'all to tell me y'all favorite song. When y'all get them songs, I want y'all to tell me y'all favorite song. Your favorite song is A Mouthful. While I was in the therapy chair, I was going to school for psychology and early youth development. So I said, let me get my cousin the video and 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 do a therapy for myself and just put out how I was feeling at the time. That's what music is for me, is therapy. You know what I'm saying? It's therapy. Zero is sad. I'm glad you said it. Everybody down here in Texas act like Zero is up there with Wayne. Yeah, because they like screwed up music. They like slow music. So that's the culture. He do that slow swag with the slow talk. He got a lean music. And he do say shit, but it's like Rod Wave. I can listen to 2 songs. And when I get to the third one, I'm like, nigga, when this one go off, I ain't playing no more of this for the rest of the night. It's just a little too dark and down for me. Like, I can't be around motherfuckers that's down and sad all the goddamn time, bro. Ain't nothing happen to make you want to laugh and play. You ain't got no sense of humor. You ain't got no imagination. You ain't got no kid left in you. Man, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to be around no uptight ass person all day, man. You sad. I don't want to hear no sad ass stories. We all got shit we dealing with. We all going through shit. Life is tough on everybody. Figure out a way to get through your shit, coexist with people, and still be a fun person to be around. Or just stay the fuck away from me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's mandatory that you got to do none of that shit. Just stay the fuck away from me with that sad ass shit. I don't want to be around no bunch of sad shit. That's just me personally. You know what I'm saying? That's just me being honest. I just want to be around happy, fun shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just me telling you the truth. They sleeping on your music. I had introduced my little bro to it. Been on it since. Hey, Shanika, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. Y'all keep telling a friend, tell a friend. Keep telling a friend, tell a friend. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, critical read. Do that. Check the music out. Can you be in the video? I can definitely be a dog ass bitch or something. I hear you, Lala. I hear you, man. I hear you. Y'all don't know my last 2, 3 weeks. I've been bullshitting on everything. I've been thinking about how to do shit with 1 or 2 people and make it entertaining. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of spending money to try to do videos that ain't really appreciated. I'm tired of putting a lot of money in. I ain't really tired of putting money into the music because you got to. That's my form of getting that shit out. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I'm trying to make everything where I can do 1 or 2 people. I ain't gonna say dog ass bitch you can get in there, but I'm about to start shooting a whole bunch of videos and the one I do for the hood where everybody out there and we might do a big block party or something. Everybody trying to get me to start doing a stunner day where it's like a weekend event where we have a whole weekend, Saturday and Sunday, starting on Fridays, doing something small on Fridays, like a bonfire or something in the South, and then Saturday and Sunday doing shit with bringing artists and doing different shit. Stunner Day, you know what I'm saying? The weekend. We do that, everybody be able to come kicking and rock with it, man. You know what I'm saying? So we thinking about getting something like that going. And of course, we're gonna shoot content videos so we can let everybody see themselves in what we got going on, man. I'm thinking of ways that I can grow with y'all and with my and for myself at the same time. You know what I'm saying? My favorite song by me, my favorite song is probably All I Had, because the second verse is dedicated to Legend. So right now, until I do another song about Legend and my mom and them, you know what I'm saying? That's probably my most transparent song. Is All I Had. I'm talking about my son, talking about my daddy, talking about, giving the streets all I had. If y'all don't know, just like Critical Rick saying he's been sober and he no longer in the life. When I did the song All I Had, I let go of the streets and I ain't actively sell nothing for 3 years. I didn't go nowhere. I ain't buy no clothes. I ain't do nothing but work all day, every day for 3 years. The first time I came out my house or did anything, in I say 2.5 years. Whenever I did the video for I put out an album whenever it was like 2022. So 22 was my last time really doing anything until I went and did the show. You know what I'm saying? So I sacrificed everything, went and did the show. And you know what I'm saying? I felt like God blessed me and gave me a small platform that I can build off of if I'm serious about it and creative enough and put enough work in. I can take it to another level and do something big with it for all the sacrifices that I put in. You know what I'm saying? But in 3 years, I did the song All I Had. I had like 2 ounces on me, and I called my cousin and gave it to him for what I paid for it. And I left that song and I said, but my son is born. He was like 3 weeks old. I did the song All I Had, and I put the album out. Like a couple months later, I put the album out. My son was born in April. I put this album out in August, 4 months later. So All I Had was my most personal song so far. And there's a lot of songs in there. Like I got shit like Jungle and Understand. On this album, My Story, Kept It Real, um, Make It Make Sense, Window Unit Baby. Them my favorite 4. But right now, I'm not gonna tell you my favorite one on the album because I still got a poll up and people voting for their favorite song. And everybody who picked the right song, I'm gonna send them some merch. The first 5 or 10 people, I'm gonna send them some merch. So you know what I'm saying? Them really my favorite songs, overall. Um Big Big Dog Shit, that's the other album I dropped. My favorite song on there is I don't even know. Probably Gutter Ways. Gutter Ways in all cap. They was at fun moments. My bad, y'all. Y'all know my comments be fucking up and getting stuck. You like stories? You ever listen to country music? Yeah, bro. All my music got stories in them. That's what I was telling you about Ludacris. I got a whole country playlist. I like all music. I listen to country music. I listen to, but I feel like I have to get a certain feeling from all my music. Like if I'm listening to R&B, you gotta put me in the mood to wanna have some sex or some shit. If I'm listening to that country music, you gotta tell me a good story. If I'm listening to jazz, what I'm playing now, you gotta give me a vibe instead of ambiance. If I'm listening to gospel music, it got to be, I don't want to hear no rapping. I don't want to hear no upbeat rock tempo. I want to hear something that's praising and make me feel like you you pouring your heart out to God and you really setting the anointing in the room with your words. So you know what I'm saying? Every genre and every style of music I like, I got a specific feel that I want to get from that genre. So I like all music. You know what I'm saying? I like all music. I like all music. But stories is the biggest part of music to me. Like every song I got is telling you a story. It's something about what's going on in my life at the time. Now I don't make beats. I get all my beats from my homeboy Gaiku. He tagged on the post on Instagram. That's where I get all my beats from. I'm feeling so down, so I decided to see what you talking about tonight, cause you usually speak on some real life ish, and I love that country talk. Man, I appreciate that, Unique. I appreciate that. I appreciate it. What's up, Asha? What's up, Asha? Pitbull in the skirt, donger. I done caught the live stunner. What it do, my guy? Hope your day is beautiful and blessed. I appreciate that Pitbull in the skirt. You know you always on the comments. You always say you missed the live, but you always saying something real and you always support us. So man, you know I appreciate you. Appreciate you a lot. Um, yeah, man. I hope you feel better. I hope you feel better, Unique. I hope you feel better. If it scares me, then it's probably right for me. I think creativity is Hunter Root. He got a song about struggle, but it ain't sad. Somehow he makes it positive. That's what's up, bro. Is it kind of like that feel my all my life I've been broke, but it really don't matter no more. People wonder why I act this way. You know, that's a song about struggling, but it make you, you know what I'm saying? Say, you know what, being broke ain't all that bad. Nigga, we eat every day. You know what I'm saying? That type of shit. You know, I'm a have a glass half full type of guy. You know what I'm saying? At least I gotta have a cup of water. When I literally, me personally, I never pour a full cup to drink anyway. If I pour something, it's usually like that much. So you know what I'm saying? When a motherfucker fill they cup up, I always, unless I'm in, a restaurant. Now, if I'm in a restaurant, I'm probably gonna run that bitch over. But at home and I done bought the juice, I ain't pouring but that much. I'm not a run my cup over type of nigga. I'm a glass half full type of guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm a glass half full type of guy. What my accent to do? What my accent to do? Yeah, man, y'all know I be down on the comments, so I don't really see every comment. Sometimes it take a long time for me to get there. Sometimes it take a long time for me to get there. But yeah, of course, you Nick, I saw that shit, man. Make sure you feel better. Make sure whatever you're going through, you know, make sure you know what I'm saying, you tap in and know that you can do that. And y'all gotta forgive me. Y'all know y'all gotta forgive me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta forgive me. It's on YouTube. Flint Hill Stunner. Type code of conduct or type in Flint Hill Stunner Whatever, it's gonna come up. It's on YouTube though. All the albums on YouTube. It ain't on my page that I'm on now. It's not my page that I'm on now. It's gonna say Flint Hill Stunner Topic. That's what the page gonna say from my distribution company. But if you type in Flint Hill Stunner Crazy Girls, it's gonna come up. That page gonna come up with this on here, and just oh shit, they gonna copyright me for my own music. But that page gonna come up, and this is the page. You know what I'm saying? With all of the music. And that's the page with all the music. Flint Hill Stunner Tap It. That's the new album, Code of Conduct. 11 songs. Yeah, man. You know, that's the music. That's the music. Chasing the Dragon, cooking in the bathroom. I'm gonna go check it out, Critical Rick. I'm gonna go check it out. I'm gonna go check it out. Appreciate that pit bull in the skirt. I appreciate it. Hunter Root, Chasing the Dragon, and Cooking in the Bathroom. I'm gonna make sure I check them out, bro. I like them. I'm gonna add them to my playlist. What's up, Markayla? What's up? Yeah, man. Tell your brother I appreciate that, Lala. Tell your brother I appreciate it. Tell your brother I appreciate it. Yeah, man. I wish I could play them on YouTube. I'm gonna probably go live on Twitch tonight. I'll probably go live on Twitch and I'll probably play it. I probably play it on my Twitch to see what it sounds like. Hunter Root. Hold on, let me screenshot it. Oh, yeah, that fucked up. I thought I ended the live. Can y'all still hear me? Y'all can still hear me. It'll be interesting to see if you like. But man, you know I love y'all, man. Stunner game. We locked in, twin. Tell a friend and tell a friend. We locked in, twin. I ain't gonna hold y'all up. I ain't gonna keep y'all for long. Man, y'all know I love y'all. Let me see. Oh shit. It's a couple people called me. I had the phone up. Let me call back before I end the live. Let me call back before I end the live and see if it was anybody that wanted to talk. Let me see if it was anybody that wanted to talk. Yeah, man, if y'all tapped in, make sure y'all hit the line. Yeah, we ain't gonna let the phone ring for no whole long time. But yeah, y'all make sure y'all tap in. Man, jazz is jazz, bro. Get the fuck off here talking about that weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wanna hear that weird shit. I got to block you. And I don't even like blocking people. But I got to block you. Yeah, you can call in the number on the live, man. The number on the live, if you want to call in and chop up some game with me, you can call in and talk to me real quick. You can call in and talk to me real quick. The number on the live, that's what I got the number up there for. Oh, y'all waiting on the call? Ain't nobody call. Ain't nobody call. I'm sitting here blocking these numbers. It's 374-803-374-2284. Oh, for real? That's what y'all see on the title? It was two people that called in. Two people already called. So how the title say that? I might have fucked up and hit enter. I might have hit enter and cut it off. It's 2284. Go ahead and put it in the Quilo so I can goddamn pin it to the chat so they can see it. Go ahead and put the number in there. Yeah, my mama used to get mad as hell at me because she used to tell her friend, my son gonna be a preacher. And I used to be like, mama, I'm gonna be a pimp. And she used to get so goddamn mad. I just thought that was funny because y'all was saying preacher stunner, you know what I'm saying? Open the door to the church. Open the door to the church. But my uncle used to from Detroit used to be a pimp, and I was so infatuated with that lifestyle. I remember one day my mama said, I was like, well, mama, I might be a preacher because they all got the hoes. That's why I told y'all when y'all come sit in the church, number of girls on the front row could do what I told my mama when I was a little boy. When I have my church, I ain't gonna let number of women sit on the front row and they all gotta cross their legs. And that was her last time ever saying I was gonna be a preacher. She ain't never said that no more. When I said that to her in front of everybody, my mama ain't never said that no more. I said, Mom, well, that's fine. The preacher got all the women and all the money too. So I might as well just be a preacher. That's the closest thing to a pimp. But when I have my church, can't number women sit on the front row and they all gotta cross their legs. My mama ain't never said that to me again in front of her friends. Your great grandma taught you to sit on the front row, la la. Great grandma say, voodooing with the pussy. I ain't had to cook no spaghetti. Great grandma showed you how to voodoo with that pussy. I ain't had to cook spaghetti. Your great grandma was Glorilla. Your great grandma was Glorilla. Pimp me in the name of Jesus and his Christ. See that? That's crazy. Y'all think I be lying with this shit that I'm saying. When I tell y'all I got a different type of scholarship in philosophy, I used to go to church and look at shit. And I'd be like, don't nobody else see why she gave the preacher some wipes. His wife right there. The wife just sit down and look crazy the whole time. Ma'am, you don't see the ushers doing this to your man? You don't see them running and taking your man tissue woman? You don't think that's your job? ah, ah, that's so funny. That's so funny. That's so funny. That's so funny to me. That's so funny to me. Somebody put the digits up there. I can't type the number. Somebody type 803. Somebody type this in the chat. 803. Hold on. I got it. I got the shit. I got it. 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 Oh shit. How did I do this? I got it. 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 Hey Oscar, I'ma block you. Next time you say something about naming a car for edit, I'm just gonna kick you out the classroom. Cause I don't care about editing no car. I can care less about a car getting edited. I'm not gonna tell you no lie. That just don't interest me. Little boys play with toys. I'm just telling you the truth. I feel like little boys play with toys. So I don't want to hear nothing about that. Somebody comment 803. I just commented on my live and it ain't even showing up. That's crazy. 803 374 2284. Somebody put that in the comments. Somebody put that in the comments. I don't see it, so they might not let you type phone numbers. So just put they might not let you type phone numbers. YouTube probably don't let you type phone numbers. That's probably why they blocking the number on the top of the page. Somebody probably hating. Cause I literally looked at it say 2284 before I even did it. Before I even did it. I saw it say that. So they probably don't let you put phone numbers up there. They hating. They hating. How you see it when I don't see it? What do you see? I don't see it. I don't see it. Hey y'all, I don't know what's going on. Hold on. Keep calling. Whoever that is calling. My phone on silent. Hey, my bad. Hello? Yeah. What's up? Hey. What's up? Who did you need? Yeah, my name Dominique. What's up, Dominique? How you doing? I feel a little bit better. You feel pretty cool? No, I felt a little bit better. A little bit better. Why you say no so aggressive like that? No. No. You ain't want to talk about what's going on? You want to tell me about it? What's going on with you? Talk to me. So I'm about to tell you. I'm listening to you. So a few years back, I used to build with my hands, and I started having issues like pain in my hand. So I ended up going to a doctor that specialized in the bones, and he did a blood test. And with my hands to corporate, like all the way corporate. So back in January, I caught the flu, and I never had the flu before. And on top of that, I also got diagnosed with fibromyalgia. So when I caught the flu, basically, I was out of work for 3 months. I literally just went back yesterday, right? Mm-hmm. I exhausted all my FMLA, so they supposed to accommodate me. So today,
At the end of the day, they told me they want me to quit and reapply in 3 months. If I miss any day, regardless, it's like, I have flare ups because of the autoimmune disorder, they're going to fire me. And I mean, they put me in a tough spot. So that just basically, like, it hurt. And I've been there for a good minute.
And Dominique, make sure you first off don't quit, but just keep doing all that you can do. If you already have it documented from your doctor, they can't let you go because of health reasons. First of all, second of all, I already know how hard it is to start over. I'm in a transitional period right now. I done exhausted all my funds, but we gonna get them funds back. Money come and go. You can always get that back. You can't never get your health back. That's the most important thing you got to focus on is making sure that you good. And you got to, I want you to understand what I'm about to tell you. It's probably gonna sound crazy. Ask your doctor the things that you can do. If they tell you anything, like it's gonna sound real crazy, like diet, exercise, stuff like that. But that's you see what I'm doing right here while we talking. My hand weak. It's been like this since 12th grade. I used to get into a lot of stuff, and my hand real weak. And I recently just started back working out, and my wrist and my shit hurt just from doing push-ups. I ain't been diagnosed with nothing, so I know it's not severe as yours. But I sit here every day, and if I ain't doing nothing, I make sure I got it in my hand. I'm trying to stretch it. I got a little ball. Everything I can do to get my strength back up, I try to make sure that I can. So make sure whatever you can do for you, you do. Change your diet. Try to go on a little fast. I'm telling you, it's gonna help you. You know what I'm saying? If you can, as long as you can do it, go on a fast. Get you where you go and try to do like surgeries and operations. Try to start out with massages. I'm not telling you just because I'm a massage therapist.
No, that's what I've been trying to do. My insurance won't cover it. And
Yep.
on top of that, when I went on FMLA, my job took my insurance that I paid for away a month after being out of work.
Man, that you know that's how and forgive me because all I can do is talk from a spiritual aspect because that's all that I know. And I know that's where it get me to where I'm going. So if I know sometimes it'd be hard to listen at that when you're going through stuff like God, why would God put me here? Sometimes those are our thoughts, not saying those are your thoughts, but I'm saying I'm just telling you the truth. Like, that's how the enemy work. Life can't never stop you. Life just throws stuff in your way to make you want to stop, to make you want to give up, to make you want to get lethargic in the way that you moving. Life just throws stuff in your way. Those are just obstacles. Sometimes we gotta jump over the hurdles. When some people have stuff easy and they don't go through what we think. They don't go through the things we may go through physically, where it shows on the outside. Sometimes people so broken on the inside for you to be able to call me and be aware of everything that you going on says you have a sound mind. You got 10 steps ahead of most people because most people ain't sound in their own head. Life just throws all kind of curves and obstacles, but usually that happen to the people that got a big objective and a big purpose on this earth. And life will throw all kind of stuff at you to get us to shut down and go into a bubble where we get outside our purpose. But you gotta always remember, just like this title said on the title, make sure you pour into you because no one else is going to do it. So you know what I'm saying? Anything that you might be thinking about mentally in it, because this something I learned with my daddy. And the doctor told me, and I was asking like alternative questions from chemo and stuff like that. And he was like, bro, just talk to him about what's going on with him mentally, some of his past trauma, his pain. Cause I found in this field that all terminal illnesses, not all, but he did say emotional.
No, mine is from trauma. I was in a rollover car accident 2 weeks after I turned 30. It would be 10 years this year. I've been through some stuff, but I don't know if it's because my body is going through something different. I've always been mentally strong, but it's like I'm tired now.
Yeah, man.
And not only that, I got a daughter. She about to graduate next month. Um, she got health issues, struggle with pain and stuff. So basically, it's like a visible illness. And it seemed like being a black person is ignored. And I feel like that, especially in the state that I live in, is brushed off. It's not taken serious.
Where you from? What state you in?
I'm in Michigan.
Oh, you in Michigan too? That's where I'm at. Like it, I'm telling you, anything. My my daddy had a great job, but once you get sick and once you start going through stuff, like insurance is really that before you get insurance with a job, they test you to make sure you okay and you don't have underlying health issues. So you know what I'm saying? Once you get underlying health issues, it's hard for insurance to pay. So most of the things do have to come out of pocket, but some things they will pay for. If your job ain't giving you insurance, go into the corporate world and do something else and get you something else where you gotta work and get insurance. If you gotta start over, you ain't got insurance now. So all you gonna get is the guaranteed check. So don't be scared to start over. Look for something different that's gonna give you some insurance where you can go get the things needed that you need done, and we can really pay for insurance out of our pocket. If you got a job, even if it's something like Obamacare, you can get insurance that will treat you and let you get your stuff done that you need to get done. But make sure, just like you said, from trauma, the doctor told me most issues come from past trauma. Usually it's something mental that's going on. So start telling yourself, even when you know you hurting, even when you know you going through stuff, get you some aloe vera plants. Get the plants, right? Yeah, man, get that, get you alcohol, get all that stuff, rub your body down, pray over yourself and believe it and start telling yourself even when you feel the worst, start telling yourself, man, I feel good and get up and move around and do something that you can do. Exercise your hand constantly and make sure you take your power back because life throw that stuff at us. And the doctor told me himself, most of the stuff start from trauma and usually it's mental and we have to, find what's blocking us and let those things go. And we have to take that back and let go of that pain that's in that whatever it is that's blocking us. So do some soul searching. I know that sounds real crazy to you, but this is man, real stuff. I took my daddy I took my daddy 4 names on Dominique, and I gave him the paper after the doctor told me that, and I put bookmarks in all of them, and I told him, I said, these just things that I knew that people he was holding on to stuff with. You know what I'm saying? I wrote the names on the paper, and I told him when I leave, he was in the hospital. I was like, I want you to do something for me tonight and write all these people a letter and just tell them everything that you feel and get it off your conscience. Some of them had already passed away. I never saw my daddy ball up into a state like a real baby. Like I had to literally get in the bed and hold him because of just looking at the names on the paper. He didn't want to address whatever he was going through mentally and whatever he was feeling. And he said, I can't do that. I don't want to do that. And I had to really hold him and talk to him and take the paper away from him and tell him, hey, it's okay. But I knew that probably could free him from his pain and a lot of stuff he was going through. So if it's something that you went through, if it's a person or if it's just the act, whatever it is, man, write your thoughts out, write them feelings out, and let that shit go. You know what I'm saying? And get back to being you, get back to doing you. Cause kids, we would love for them to do what we tell them, but they usually do what they see from us. So if she see you in pain and you hurting, sometime your baby gon' even if it don't hurt as bad as she think, she gonna say she hurting too because she see the way that you handle your pain. So you gotta push through that pain, find that shit to be strong for her, and talk to yourself, encourage yourself, and pray it and believe what you got going on, Dominique. Because I hear it in your voice. I know you full of life, and I know I can hear a little tired in you. But that's what life do to you, man. That's what life do to you. You gotta pick yourself back up and find something that make you happy. I ain't gonna hold you up and keep preaching to you because I know you're on your own spiritual journey. But just try your best. You feel me?
But I do want to say two more things before I leave.
Yes, ma'am.
Um, so my dad passed away, and it's crazy how your story kind of relate because I was that person to my dad. I end up being. He felt bad at the end. My dad died of stomach cancer. It took him 6 months. And I'm gonna tell you this, my dad is 19 of us. And I'm that one child he really wanted to see. And he looked forward to seeing, but I was the bigger person. I told him I forgave him before he passed away. But that's what I'm gonna leave that with, and I'll just figure it out.
I ain't gonna like and I not to make nothing about me, but like you said, how similar our stories are. My daddy got diagnosed in like real shit in September. Me and my brother was in here struggling, like we just passed time doing push-ups. We didn't in the house doing push-ups, struggling to do 20. My daddy got down and did 60 in September. In October, he went to the hospital, got diagnosed with cancer, and died in February. Yeah, he couldn't do nothing for himself. I had to take care of him. So, you know what I'm saying? We got a similar story. It's some stuff, that's the same thing I was telling Critical Reap. We all go through things because we all are placed here to open doors and minister to each other and get each other mind right and sharpen that iron amongst each other because we all go through similar things. It's up to us if we're gonna use it for an excuse or use it for motivation. It's gonna be a lot of people that's been diagnosed with the same thing you diagnosed from, but you can be the one to reverse those numbers and show them that everything is possible by the things that you do and taking that power back and making yourself know what you are. I mean, it's another book called The Return to Love. I never got into the last part because it was about sickness and health, and I didn't really need it. But that book has some great points. It's like a self-help book with a lot of like thoughtful stuff in it. And it tell you like it got different chapters about wealth. Um, Stuff like that. It's called A Return to Love. Go check that book out, man. That's one book that was real pivotal in changing my life and made me look at the world in a different way and get back to like trying to find my real purpose on life. And it do got chapters about sickness and things like that. So check that book out, and I hope that you find something that, you know what I'm saying, really do something for you in that book or something that we said in this conversation. I want you to know I appreciate you, Dominique. You a beautiful person, man. I know everything gonna turn around for you. My line gonna always be open. As long as you don't never text me about nothing outside of growth, I'm gonna tell you some other shit. I'm gonna tell you some other shit. Like we all go through shit. I don't like no sad shit every day. So you know what I'm saying? You can't text me and be sad every day. But if you hit me up and you cool and got an uplifting spirit, I'm not gonna block your number. I'm gonna leave my line open for you to hit me up and we can chop it up and talk. But I want you to hit me up. The first time we gonna talk, I'm gonna talk to you if you text me and say, bro, I got the book and I did this right here. Da, da, da. Even if it's not working, or ain't nothing work yet. I want you to tell me that you got the book, and I'll make sure we got a line for us to keep on talking and communicate. But until you text me about that book, I might text you back, but God gonna have to be on my heart to do it. But other than that, if you tell me you got that book, me and you gonna chop it up and talk because I'm gonna know you willing to work and do something, Dominique. But I really got faith in you, man. I know God gonna work miracles in your life, and I'm proud of you and keep doing your shit. Keep pushing it. Don't get tired, man. You gotta tell yourself don't even tell yourself, go get your little girl and say, baby, I know you tired because I'm tired, but me and you about to fight together. We about to beat the pain together and start ministering to each other. When two or three in the midst, God, two or three touch and agree, God in the midst. You and your baby start praying and start speaking life over each other. And hit me up anytime, man. I'm gonna make sure I hit you up and I can goddamn you can keep in contact with me, Dominique. All right. All right. What's the name of that book again? I'm about to write it down. A Return to Love. A Return to Love. Make sure you check it out for real. All right. Thanks. All right. That's what's hold it down, man. I appreciate you. All right. All right. Hey, make sure y'all send prayers up for my girl Dominique. Me and Dominique locked in. She a real cool person, man. I like Dominique. Make sure y'all send prayers up for Dominique. I already know she healed. You know what I'm saying? I already know everything gonna work out in her favor. But y'all just make sure y'all tap in with Dominique. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all send some prayers up for Dominique. Y'all make sure y'all do that. Yeah, for sure, la. Bishop Stoner. Bishop Stoner in the house. Yeah, Bishop Stoner. Bishop Stoner. The Bishop Stoner. You know what I'm saying? Bishop Stoner. Yeah, tight shit. What's up, Eureka? What's up, Eureka? How you doing? What's up, LaShawn McDonald? What's up with you? What's up? What's happening? How y'all doing? My bad, y'all. Y'all know the phone on silent. My bad, my bad. Whoever that was that called me and text, go ahead and call back. I try to call you real quick. 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 I'm gonna call you. Pick up. Pick up.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
What's up, Stunner?
Just cooling. Who this?
This is Nick.
What's up, Nee? How you doing, twin?
I'm good. I'm tripping. I was just letting you know I put the number in the chat about 15 times.
Yeah, I don't think you can comment numbers in chats. I know they be spamming them shits on TikTok, so I don't think YouTube will let you comment numbers in the chat. But I appreciate that though, Nick. It's on the I know it's on the title. All they gotta do is hit the damn description and it'll go down and show them.
It's on the title. If you just look at it, it says Talk to Me Tuesday, 803-374.
2284. Yeah, I know it's up there, Nick. I appreciate it.
You know I got you.
I appreciate that.
All right.
All right. That my dog Neek. Me and Neek locked in. Neek always on game. You know what I'm saying? That's stunner game for real. That's stunner game for real. That's stunner game for real. The first time I talked about it, and I do feel much better. I told you, Unique. I told you, Dominique. A lot of times it be mentally what we holding on to, going through stuff by ourselves, feeling like not having nobody to talk to, holding it in, make it a whole lot worse. So yeah, man, make sure y'all start having them conversations. That's what the number here for, though. That's what the number here for. I'm no cap. I think this. I really love doing this. You know what I'm saying? That's what the number here for. That's what the number here for. So y'all can tap in. The number in the description. If you hit the description, you will see the full title and the number up there. Y'all can call in. Y'all can call in and chop it up and talk to me. I got the lines open. Let me put the number over here so y'all won't see nobody else's number. You don't know how you got here, Satori, but we inspiring. Yeah, man, this is a whole different type of platform, probably from anything that you ever seen. But when we go on Twitch, we act a fool over there, and we talk a whole lot. It get ignorant over here sometimes, Satori. But I appreciate you being inspired. Appreciate you being able to come in and feel some inspiration and get a different vibe than what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm great at this, LaShawn. You think so? I appreciate this. I've been doing this my whole life. All my little cousins come here. All my old cousins come here. I've been doing this my whole life. I went to school for psychology and early youth development, but when we got to the part in the book where they said every patient that's healed is no longer a patient, I felt like I was running game on people and I was going to be getting paid to keep it coming back. So I felt like, man, let's go find something else to do that's meaningful and gives and fulfills me. And I was rather working, you know what I'm saying? And I used to take them little moments on calls to minister to people and talk shit to them and shit like that and really be me. But now I got YouTube that I can come to it. Even though it's not a lucrative thing right now, I know if we keep building and we keep locking in, we're gonna get we're gonna get the one young coming in too. You feel me? That shit, that's how life works. That's how life works. You love it here, man. I love that for you. I love that for me. I love that for all of us. What you crying for, Lala? You can't believe you shared, but you grateful you was led here for a reason. And I appreciate you so much for at the end of that call, that's how you feel. That you don't know how much it means for me for you to be able to, you know what I'm saying, be able to get something out of a conversation with me. You know what I'm saying? And I used to be one of them people that used to pray to God when I speak, let my words mean something. Don't let me just be talking the talk. Make sure I got something to say that's meaningful. So those were things that I used to pray for. So it's an honor to have a conversation with you, and you're able to get something out of it that make you feel better. It's an honor to me. Like them people at Chick-fil-A say, it was my pleasure. It was my pleasure. My pleasure. My pleasure. My pleasure for real. My pleasure for real. My pleasure. It was my pleasure. And we locked in, Dominique. We locked in. We stun the game. We locked in, twin. You just go tell a friend it's a real nigga kicking it over here. Y'all need to go see if you ain't never seen a real nigga in your life. It's one over here. It's some left in the world. It one over here on YouTube. Y'all can tap into, man. You know what I'm saying? Just go tell a friend we locked in, twin. Go do that. All right, Queen, baby. Good night. Sauce on what, Lala? What kind of sauce? The world hurt when you alone. Took you to Flint, only to open us up. Open up those. Yeah, man, it hurt when you out there by yourself. But the crazy part is, I'm the tough friend. I don't never have nobody to call. You know what I'm saying? But I've been like that my whole life. You know what I'm saying? I saw my mama be like that. So I knew what I was getting myself into when I started becoming this type of person. But I wasn't obedient in the beginning. I ain't give a fuck about people. I wouldn't give a fuck about nobody's situation. All I did was take and make it about me and then give a fuck about other people. And you know what I'm saying? Y'all want the story of what made me change? Like y'all want the story? I think I done told it before, but I'll tell y'all again because we've been talking about Dominique and what she been going on. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, all right, Debbie Taylor. I appreciate you for tapping in. You know it's big love to you, Debbie. Be good. Have a good night. Do y'all want the story? Y'all want the story of what made me really turn around? I told it before, but I'm probably gonna tell it 1,000 times until you know what I'm saying it take off and shit. Nah, man, you know what I'm saying? I was told as a young child, you know, heavy is the head that wears the crown. You know what I'm saying? Um, um, my uncle told me, boy, you don't tell your problems to nobody unless they prepared to heal them. If a person can't heal what you're going through, ain't no need of telling them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying nobody can heal it, but I know who gonna heal everything I go through already. I made peace with me. I tapped into, you know, the good man up above, and God answered all prayers. I got so much serenity. I don't even think about what be going on in the world. God give me peace, and God give me serenity and peace and enough faith to know that everything was already written. I'm already be taken care of. No matter what comes to me, it's for me to make my story that much more impactful. So by me having that outlook and that perspective, I just go do music. Music is my person that listen. The world, whoever tap into my music and listen, y'all already listen to me. Cause every time I go through something, I go in the room right there and cut the microphone on and I rap that shit out and it's over with. I don't even think about it no more. And I pray. I prayed when I released my album. I didn't say any names, but I knew it was gonna be direct stuff on some of the music that people was gonna hear and know it was about them. And I had to pray and ask God, forgive me if anybody hear this and are hurt by the words that I was saying. But that's why I ended the song with every story got three sides. I mean, I ended my album with the song My Story. And the direct words verbatim are every story got three sides. I'm just telling mine. Um, So I'm not saying that I'm right. I'm not saying that everything that I said because I felt like that was real and what the other person intentions was. They got a side of this story too. And somewhere in between my story and their story, it's the truth. And that's how I approach life. So I ended the album with it. And I had to pray, God, please don't let nobody be hurt by this. But this is what I went through. And I do got to get it off me so I won't be held in bondage and I can be freed from this. And I won't be walking around holding a grudge. So let me put it in the music and I can keep loving these people that I was loving. And I felt like I've been done wrong and they may feel the same way, but I gotta put my side of this shit out. And hopefully, you know, we can still reconcile and be, you know, friends. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You feel low key, you felt like I was a little too humble. Yeah, I can always pop my shit, you know what I'm saying? But a baby can get their hands and throw hands and punch people and hurt people. And a baby can tell you, you fat, your breath stink. You babies tell you the truth. But just because they said it don't mean it was the right thing to say. You know what I'm saying? So I think I'm one of them people that think before I speak and I choose my words wisely because I know once it's in the atmosphere, you can't take it back. So you know what I'm saying? Babies can be hurtful and truthful and tell you the truth. But you know what I'm saying? As you grow, you realize, you can still pop shit and you can be a little cool and you can get your point across without hurting another person. You know what I'm saying? So I could have probably went harder and been a little bit more direct and called names and caused chaos. But at the end of the day, I probably got to cross paths with these people. And I don't want to have to do nothing to them. And I don't want them to try to do nothing to me. So you know what I'm saying? I kept it respectful and I kept my dignity and I just did the therapeutic thing and was artistic and got my pain out. And you know what I'm saying? That was just, that's how I approach life in general. So you know what I'm saying? Just cause it's music, just cause it's the internet, I ain't gonna get outside of me. You have a lot of knowledge. So when you speak, people are going to listen. And that's a good thing. Use your gift to enlighten others. I appreciate that, Jessica Taylor. That's all I be doing. That's all I be doing. That's all I try to do. Sometimes I get outside of it and I get mean and I get hurtful, but I'm a human and people, feel like they can say whatever they want to say and you ain't gonna have a rebuttal. But me personally, I got layers. So I talk shit. I'm ignorant. I'm humble. I'm all of that shit. But being real and being humble, those are things that you have to actively work on. So it's easy for me to just spew out hate and mean shit. That's easy for me. So when people be hateful and mean to me, I give it to them a little bit back, depending on who it is. Sometimes I pick and choose what I'm gonna say and who I'm gonna say it to. But you know what I'm saying? I'm a human, so sometimes I get caught up in the emotion in the moment and I cuss motherfuckers out. Sometimes I'm not even mad and I cuss out because it's entertaining. Sometimes I choose to be humble because I feel like if ain't nothing positive gonna come out of the shit that I'm saying, ultimately, I don't need to say it. You know what I'm saying? That's just being real. That's just being real. Yes, Satori, you gotta fuck with the music, man. You gotta fuck with the music. You look at me as a lion in the lion den. Go listen to my song Jungle. And I tell you I'm a lion out here. You know, I tell you that. Word to my zodiac. Word to my zodiac. Word to my zodiac. That's what I said. Word to my zodiac. You a musician too, Satori. That's what's up, man. We definitely can politic. We can politic. Hit me up on Instagram. You love the music and you like it when I crash out and talk shit. Yeah, man, I gotta let every part of me be seen. I don't mind being the bad guy. I don't mind being wrong and having to come back and apologize. I don't mind none of that shit. But y'all gonna get the authentic me. Y'all gonna get the authentic me every time. Y'all gonna get the authentic me every time. Yeah, man, go do that, Dominique. Purge on my music. Put my music in and feel some. You gonna hear some of my pain in there. You know what I'm saying? Make it to the end. You gonna hear some of my pain in there. Flint Hill Stunner on all social media. Flint Hill Stunner on all social media. Like sometimes, LaShawn, I be meaning it when I cuss people out. I mean it when I cuss people out. Sometimes it depends on what you say. It depends on what you say. If I have to cuss you out, it's a lot of people I cuss out that I don't mean no ill will. If I cuss you out, you can come back and talk to me tomorrow. Y'all saw me on the vlog at Myrtle Beach. Me and the white boy was cussing each other out. That white, he wasn't scared. I said, damn. He said, damn you. I said, boy, you about to piss me off. He said, huh, huh. And I had to look at him. I had to look and make sure he ain't had the cauliflower ears. Because if he got the cauliflower ears, you know he an MMA fighter. And you know what I'm saying? Don't fall for that. Don't let him just talk you into them cauliflower ears, because nigga hit you. And you won't wake up and you won't know where you at. You'll be in a fucked up compromising position on your own vlog. So I had to peep. He ain't got no cauliflower ears, so he might have a little bit of squabbling on him. So I'm like, boy, you about to piss me off. I got it turned into a loving situation. You know what I'm saying? It turned into a loving situation. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean it sometimes when I cuss your motherfucking ass out. But just because I cuss you out don't mean we can't come back and find common ground tomorrow. Family fall out. Family have arguments. Family cuss each other out. But the more I still love you. You know what I'm saying? I still love you type shit. You know what I'm saying? But if you ain't got them cauliflower ears, bro, I take my chance with you. On God, if you got the cauliflower ears, you training. And I know what's up. You ain't about to put me in there. You're not about to do that to me. You're not about to do that to me. Hey, y'all know I'm from South Carolina, so you know the nigga, the baby who put me on the game. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and tell that nigga secret. The same nigga used to be printing up our CDs, and you know what I'm saying. People don't get CDs printed no more, but same nigga used to print up CDs and put in work for us. So I go meet the nigga one day to get my CDs, and we go in the gym. This one he was calling himself Baby Jesus, but the baby was in there, and I probably booked the baby, me and my cousin, for his first show in South Carolina. He came and did the show for us in South Carolina. But he was in there, and I'm looking at him, you know what I'm saying? And he in there working out for real, like fighting before his rap career. This nigga in there working out, really doing fighting. You know what I'm saying? That was the baby. The baby is Baby Jesus. He was Baby Jesus. He was walking around with a pamper on and shit. Nigga was in there, motherfucker, was really fighting though. Like, I'm like, oh, this nigga really trained. He really training and can really MMA fight for real. So when y'all see people run up on him and he hitting them and knocking them up, he really trained fighting. He put that shit in and made sure his hands and shit was official. So just to prepare himself. So I took that as, bro, he wasn't big, but he know where he going. This a man with vision. You know what I'm saying? You know, see, that's what I'm saying. He don't got them ears and he undefeated. Yeah, everybody don't got them. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that made me know he got vision. He understand he about to be in situations where he can get physical, and he training himself right now. So that made me know, man, you got to prepare yourself and keep going, because life can happen just like that. For some people, usually the chosen ones, it take longer to get there, but it lasts forever. People that get blessed with shit early on, man, they usually lose that shit. You know what I'm saying? But people that take a long time to get blessed, that shit lasts forever. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, your brother got them undefeated and he ain't got them cauliflower ears. Yeah, it's certain shit. It's certain shit a man will say. You know what I'm saying? Where you know if this nigga training, if he knows shit, if he moving. When that boy say, "Damn you," I say, oh, this ain't no average dude. He ready for the smoke. He on whatever I'm on. So let me let him know I'm trying to be cool with you, but you're pissing me off. And then I had to say, boy, take this fucking money before you piss me off. Do your fucking job, because that's what you hear. I had to remind him, you here working. Do your fucking job before you piss me off, because I'm trying to be nice to you. And then he got back into work mode. Man, I'm a loving man, and I can tell you a man of love too. Yeah, yeah, type shit. Let's keep it there. Because if I wake up hurt, then everybody gotta go. You know what I'm saying? If I wake up hurt, you done knock me out. So let's keep it loving. Let's keep it about love and peace, my brother. You feel me? Let's do that. Let's do that. Type shit. Type shit. You know what I'm saying? I look good when I'm pissed off. I think that's the craziest thing to say, man. You know, I always been the cool nigga that don't go hard, that don't, you know what I'm saying? But because it take me so much to get there, and I was so far into that. I just told y'all how my homeboy was the only nigga that was gonna graduate, and he got locked up in 12th grade. So that let me know in 12th grade, I learned, bro, I got to stop making it. When I was 14 and 15, bro, I was going to war with grown men in my city. So, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't a humble bone in me, but the nigga that got locked up in 12th grade, he was the one that used to tell me gun laws and what I could and couldn't do. So I knew he was a thinking guy. So when I saw life get ripped away from him and all his dreams at the time get sentenced to 30 years, that made me say, bro, I can't be making these impulsive decisions because I know better. I can't let one quick decision make me throw away my life. So I got to be more calculated in how I move. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be more direct and purposeful about some of this beef that I done partaken myself in. I gotta know that, if that's the energy I'm giving, that's the energy I'm gonna get. So you know what I'm saying? When I realize that shit, it takes so much to get me pissed off. I usually ain't never pissed. I'm in a good mood because I know when that side of me come out, anything can happen to anybody. You know what I'm saying? And I'm included. I'm no exception to that rule. So I try my best not to put myself in no situation that'll cause me to have to go into that mode. Cause I done came so far from that mode. I don't want to ever go there. So I ain't never above having a conversation. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I'm always trying to make sure I lead with respect because I know I'm gonna demand it. So you know what I'm saying? Before it get ugly, 10 inches every night. That's crazy. I think it's more like 11. I think it's probably 10 and a half, 11. But anyway, before I get into some shit that can be detrimental to me, I'm a goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Get the fuck up out of there. I'm gonna get the fuck up out of there. You know what I'm saying? I got you, cousin. I got you. I miss the walk away. I miss the walk away because you don't want me to have a bad day. You don't want me to be having a bad day. I'm Mr. Walk away before I have a bad day. Cause on my bad days, man, I promise you, ain't nobody having a good day. When I have a bad day, I promise can't nobody have a good day around me. So I purposely make sure all my days are good ones. So I'm Mr. Walk away before you fuck around and make everybody have a bad day. You know what I'm saying? I just go ahead and walk away for the betterment of everybody. Hey, LaShawn, don't do that to your husband. Don't be crushing like that. You got a whole husband in there. I bet you won't call him my name tonight. I bet you won't call your husband my name tonight. I bet you won't try to slick say stunner and be like, what? The fuck you just said? I'm gonna say, you gonna make me come. Like, just flip it on him. Stunner. Just sneak it in there. He gonna be like, what? You be like, you're gonna make me come. But really, you said stunner. You really said stunner though. Sneak my name in there one time, LaShawn. If you really fuck with me like you say you fuck with me, sneak my name in there tonight. I bet you won't sneak my name in there one time. I bet you won't sneak my name in there. Sneak my name in there one time. If you fuck with me like you say you fuck with me, sneak my name in there one time. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. If you fuck with me like you say you fuck with me, I bet you won't sneak my name in there. Do it. Do it. Yeah, do that for me. Do that for me. You know what I'm saying? Do that. Do that for me. Do that for me. Do that. Yeah, yeah. Tight shit. Tight shit. That'll make me believe you. I believe you if you do that. Yeah, man, I ain't gonna hold y'all up though, man. You know, stun a game. Tell a friend to tell a friend that we locked in, twin. I appreciate all the ladies in the congregation that shot on the front row, the front pew with their legs crossed, and let me have a little motivation while I was talking my shit. I appreciate all y'all. I appreciate all y'all. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we on a stun a game. We on a road to 100K. We just gotta get this 20 out the way. We on the road to 100K. We just gotta get the little 20 out the way, man. Y'all make sure y'all go tell a friend and tell a friend that we locked in over here, man. This a real nigga over here rocking, man, and y'all can forever fuck with me. Y'all know I'm tapping in with y'all every Tuesday. I'ma open the phone lines up. Y'all can call me. Y'all can rock with me. I'ma get personal, you know what I'm saying? And it's a whole bunch of love and good vibes over here. It's a whole bunch of good vibes over here, man. Turn the notification on. Make sure y'all hit the post notification bell. Make sure y'all sub up so you won't miss when I'm dropping on the top on your top. Go to Twitch and subscribe and follow me on Twitch because I'm gonna go live over there and do them stunner after darts. And I'm gonna talk nasty to y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all about what to do to save y'all relationship. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all how to really rock with y'all. You know what I'm saying? So follow me on Twitch. Get close, get personal, man. Y'all know, everybody need their own Splackavilli. Every woman need her own Splackavilli. The fuck? Every woman need their own Splackavilli. And y'all can call me when your man ain't doing you right. You know what I'm saying? We can talk all night until the morning light. I make you feel right. Right, right, right. Type shit, type shit, type shit. But yeah, make sure y'all sub up. Make sure y'all follow me on Twitch. Make sure y'all go stream the new album, Flint Hill Stunner, Code of Conduct. Tell me what your favorite song is. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get close to me. Y'all get close to me, man. Y'all get close to me. Y'all get close to me. What you mean, Robe Demonte? What you mean? What you mean? I'm trying to look at your profile. I can't see you. You saying you white or you asking what you saying? I got a white t-shirt on. White wood. White wood, Robe. What what Demonte? What you mean, Demonte? What white wood? It's Italian? What's Italian? Your name is Italian? What your name is Italian? Your name is Italian? That's what you saying? Well, I'm still lost. White wood. White wood. White wood. Cause you know this, you know what? This is a different type of classroom. I was just about to dismiss everybody. I was just about to dismiss everybody. Okay, Demonte, that's what's up. What's up? Good to see you in here. What's up with you, brother? What's up? I don't know. Forgive me if I'm not giving the proper enunciation, but I just like to say Demonte. So can I call you Demonte? That sound like my cousin. That sound like my cousin. You want to be you my Italian cousin, Demonte. Don't make me call my Italian cousin Demonte from from the Gambino family. You Demonte Gambino. What's up, Demonte Gambino? They're my cousin Demonte Gambino right there, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, they're my cousin Demonte Gambino. 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 My favorite song, I got a couple of them because I got a poll up, but go check out Window Unit Baby, Make It Make Sense, Kept It Real, My Story, and if you want to dance and party a little bit, Bustin' Bags. Bobby Smurder is a fan favorite though. You know what I'm saying? Bobby Smurder is a fan favorite. Bobby Smurder is a fan favorite. You speak Italian? Oui, oui. We, yeah, 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 tight shit. Demonte Gambino, they're my cousin, y'all. Demonte Gambino. I ain't know what you was saying about white Demonte. I ain't know what you was saying. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. D Sweet, what's your favorite song on there? What's your favorite song on there, D Sweet? I ain't know what you was saying about white. I ain't know what you was saying about white. I was about to say, I when you said white, I was about to say shit. My favorite white person is probably John Brown, but he was way back in 1859 in the Virginia Rebellion. You know what I'm saying? When I thought about white, I was thinking about a white man. And I was like, who's my favorite white man? John Brown from 1859. He from Virginia. He led the goddamn, you know what I'm saying? a rebellion in Virginia in 1859 where it was over 20 white men gave their life for black men. You know what I'm saying? That's my type of white guy. That's my type of white guy. You know what I'm saying? That's my type of white guy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. My favorite white person is John Brown. John Brown. Google John Brown, 1859 in Virginia. A rebellious. He was a genuine rebellion. He fought against slavery. You know what I'm saying? Him and 20 other whites gave their life fighting for black freedom. John Brown, my favorite white man. You know what I'm saying? I can think of. Can't think of nobody more glorious, more pride, more dignity. You know what I'm saying? It's some good people out here, y'all. It's some good people. And the police that pulled me over, the police that pulled me over and caught me with all that stuff. And he pulled it out. And he said, now go tell your friends that all police ain't bad. He was a beautiful white man as well. He was a beautiful white man as well. But you know, those are my two. Those are my top two. Those are my top two. Y'all, they're my top two. 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 But I love everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? And DeMonte Gambino, you my dog. You my dog, DeMonte Gambino. You know what I'm saying? You my dog. I rock with you. I want you to know the way I lived, the way me and a lot of people from my community structured what we did was based off the Italian culture. You know what I'm saying? And I know we're just some old Mulians. I know we're just some Mulians. But we appreciated the structure and the organization. You know what I'm saying? I was we all appreciate the structure. So everybody in my community love the culture. We love the culture, man. So I hope you come back. DeMonte Gambino, my cousin, my cousin, my cousin, my cousin. I hope you come back and rock with me on another live. Follow me, subscribe, add me, hit the post notification bell so when I come back live, maybe you could call in and tap in and give me some good old game, man, and tell me about the culture, man. Tell me some stuff, give me some good insight. Cause we over here building, talking about culture and community. We love it over here. We love it over here. Man, I love y'all. Stunner game. Stunner game. You know what I'm saying? Stunner game. Stunner game. We on the road to 100K. We just got to get the little 20 out the way. You know what I'm saying? We on the road to 100K. We just got to get the 20 out the way. You feel me? Tell a friend, we locked in, twin. Y'all know I love y'all. Go scream the music. Flint Hill, Stunner Code, Conduct. Come back and tell me your favorite song off the album. Y'all want me to go live on Twitch right now? Or y'all want me to wait till this weekend? Y'all want me to go live on Twitch right now and do Stunner After Dark? Or y'all want me to do it Friday? Or y'all want me to do it now and Friday? I'm gonna let y'all tell me. Y'all want me to go to Twitch and do it right now? All right, Willow. All right, Willow. What's up, Jolie? What's up, Jolie? Y'all want me to go to Twitch right now, or y'all want me to wait till Friday? What y'all want me to do? Twitch right now or wait till Friday? What y'all want me to do? Both. Do Stun Out the Dark right now. Do both. Yeah, I heard about the Pope, man. Rest in peace to the Pope. Rest in peace to the Pope. Rest in peace to the Pope. I hope he was a godly man. I hope he was a godly man. Rest in peace to the Pope. Yeah. All right, man. Like I said, man, Flint Hill, Stunner, Carolina, Big Dog, Ridgeway, Young Gunner. We on the road to 100K. We just got to get that 20 out of the way. Stunner game. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Go tell a friend to tell a friend that we locked in, twin. Come tap in on Twitch, man. Come tap in on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? Come tap in on Twitch. When your man come home, LaShawn, you gonna be hot and ready. You gonna be hot and ready. You gonna be hot and ready.